At the age of 7, James Weiss fell in love with the sport of fencing.
It started through literature when I was really young. I was reading like The Three Musketeers and Robert Louis Stevenson's Treasure Island, Man in the Iron Mask, and every time there was like a sword fight scene, I'd always get really excited.
Looking for the closest thing to a sword fight, Weiss took a stab at fencing, and it's a good thing he did. Last year as a freshman, Weiss went 57-5 and was good enough to qualify for nationals. This year, with pressure to live up to those high expectations, there's been no drop-off. He recently defended his foil title at the Middle Atlantic Fencing Association Championships against competition like Army, Cornell, Rutgers, and the University of Virginia.
The competition was completely new because there were new fencers, there were old fencers who were having better days than last year. So the fact that I was able to maintain it was really good. It all came down to smart fencing. I fenced smart that day just as I did last year and had the same outcome.
What separates Weiss from the pack are his cat-like reflexes. He says he knows exactly when to strike based on his opponent's body language.
Feeling a time or like sensing some sort of energy flow where they're not entirely ready to be aggressive, yet they're not ready to be defensive either. And, jumping on that and taking over.
Weiss competed internationally this past summer at the Maccabea Games, taking home a gold. His coach says Weiss is a special breed.
This is a sport where you must be certain of yourself. And he has that, and sometimes you can't even detect it. It's amazing.
A Dean's List student, Weiss says he has no problem balancing fencing and school.
Having a syllabus is really quite helpful. I get my stuff done like 2 weeks in advance, sometimes a month in advance. That way, but I can just carry on with fencing for however long I need to, and then when the time the due date arrives, it's already done.
And after his Drew career is over in 2 years, Weiss says he hopes to continue fencing nationally and internationally. And he says the Olympics are a dream. His coach says they're a real possibility. For Drew University, I'm Ted Johnsen.